I really thought it was going to be an amazing thing too. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Go ahead. Go ahead. That's what I thought too. I thought, what an amazing sound. Yeah. Okay, you're not going to be able to stay the whole. That's okay. It's okay if you can't stay the whole class. Hey, Diane. Good to see you. Come here. Yeah. Go ahead. Sit down. Sit down. Okay. Okay. All right, folks. I think that's everybody. Welcome back to our How to Write a Script Film Lecture Series. Here we go. We're already in day 6. Okay, 6 days. We have been going over projects and good literary works that have been made on a personal level and have been made and reproofed to show as examples of how to become wonderful creative writers yourselves in all relevance to film. So thank you folks for showing up. We're very excited. So today's class, we're going to do something a little different. Okay, we're going to do something just a little different. What we have done, me and my crew of screenwriters, my playwrights, scattered all over, we all came together this morning and we came up with a brand new script. A brand new script, folks, a really good one too. And I just was so impressed by the synopsis of what this could be that I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and bring this to the class. I'm going to share it and use it as an example of exactly what we're teaching here and what we're learning. So it's wonderfully made. Here we go. So to start us off, this script is going to be a period piece. And we're really excited. All of the actors have been made. Now this is in Vung Tau. Okay, this is a city in Vietnam, and this is what it looked like back in 1968. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, and so this is, like I said, this is a period piece. This is Nixon era 1968. And it's in the height of the Vietnam War. Okay? Vung Tau was a coastal city and is used kind of as an R&R hub for American forces during the Vietnam War, folks. So that's why this location was specifically placed, because this period piece film, it's going to be kind of set around the current events of the day and age of which it was, which is the Vietnam War. But this is not going to be, a platoon. This is not going to be a Vietnam picture. This is going to just happen to be revolving around the Vietnam War. Okay? And so that's why we chose this city, because historically this is a city where it was considered a peaceful place. But funny enough, for this film, we're actually creating another war. A sub-war within the war that was already happening in the background. Okay? Woo! There we go, folks. This is going to be a war in the background. It's going to be morality in the foreground. It's going to show the power struggles at a small but theatrical scale. And it's, not going to be jungle epics, nothing like that. It's just going to be a lot of docks and bars and hot heat, humidity, and cigarette smoke, of course. This is 1968 in Vietnam in a peaceful town. Or so that we would think. And we just jump right into the film. So our first character, Lauren Lee, our beautiful actress from New York. Lauren Lee. Wow. Phenomenal woman. I encourage you to go check out her work. She's one of the best playwrights in New York in this current dispensation for Generation Z. Okay. So inspired by real revolutionary iconography surrounding Ho Chi Minh. Okay, regime or whatever was following his orders, right? So she's going to be a spin-off militia, if you will, of a group that follows him, but not officially. Okay, so and this is how Vietnam was. It was very segmented. It was very spread out, scattered out. There was lots of different groups. It was very much anarchy. She's not a soldier. Soldiering in the war. This is a war pick. This is a military war pick, but not about the Vietnam War. Dancing around the Vietnam War, as I said. Very, very cool. Woo! Soji, soldier. She's a psychological technician. Okay. So she's got her uniform on, and she is the revolutionary dominatrix commander. Oh. Okay, Lauren is going to be this military general leader of this subgroup. But she's going to be a dominatrix, so she's going to have all the power. She's going to have all the power over all of the troops and the men and the situation and the setting and all these things. And I'm really, really excited because she is the woman to play the role. I know some of you personally know her, and yep, I can already see you laughing up there, Diane. That's right. She's perfect. So she really is. She runs the Splinter faction. She believes in this true revolution. Her power is control, not violence, per se. Okay, our next character is the opposing militia group. Okay, we have an opposing other militia group that's fighting the spin-off group that Lauren's running. Okay, and this one is Mr. Ash Montoya, our fabulous actor friend from Oregon, here in Oregon. Great director, very talented. He is going to be the militia leader of an opposing local faction. Okay, so folks, I want you to think emotional, charismatic, impulsive, raw anger of occupation. Lauren is going to be more of this icy calculation where Ash is flame, fire. Their conflict isn't just military, it's philosophical. It's control versus chaos, order versus fury, ideology versus emotion. Okay, these are just some of the themes. Our next character is going to be Gus Friend, one of our beautiful actors of two that we have in California at our disposal. And he's the fake protagonist. This is one of the best parts of the film, so listen up, folks. Listen up. Hey, can you, right here. Just pay attention to this part, and you can go on, talk to whoever you want, your mom, your wife, whatever, whoever the hell it is. Just listen to this part. This is Gus Friend. He's going to be the fake protagonist. It's the best part of the script. He is this Rambo character. Okay? He's survivalist. He's a survivalist. He's like Rambo. You guys ever seen Rambo, the classic movie with Sylvester Stallone? He's just this badass soldier, super soldier. No one is kind of an outsider. He's rebellious, patriotic though. That's very much what Mr. Gus Friend is going to be about. So, hey, that's going to be a great character, but that's where the little twist is. We twist the whole thing, like congestive heart failure. Twist. It's going to be this thing where Gus is no longer a super amazing a badass character who's going to take over the plot. Rather, he's just going to die out and fizzle altogether, and he'll just be this drunk who's drinking all the time in this local bar nearby. That's it. That's all that he is. And so that's one of the funnier parts of the script, is we build him up to be this main character that you think is going to be the hero of the movie, and he ends up just being nothing. But that's why he has such a significant role, because that is so much playing in the dynamics of an audience, right? So when you're writing a script, you always want to have some kind of character, or not depending on the script, like a script like this, for example, is a better way to put it. You want to have some kind of character who is led up for the audience to believe that they're going to be very important, and then have them kind of fizzle out altogether or just not be important whatsoever at all. And that is how you really keep an audience captivated, is you never let them know 100% what's going on all the time, at least on a character level. See, there's so many other things that you can let the audience know 100% of the time what's going on. Because that's how humans are. Our perception is we want to know what's going on. And you just slip that little thing in there, and it'll reward the endorphins in their brain later on, quite frankly, to put it on a scientific level. Because we want to stay scientifical. Gotta stay scientifical, okay? It is the move, scientifical. Scientifical, okay. Not to be mistaken with Scientological. You don't want no Scientological, just scientifical. Our next character, our next beautiful actor from California, Mr. Zach McComb, a playwright of his own. Now, all these guys that I've mentioned, all my actors and actresses, they are very much a part of the script being written. They helped write this script. So Zach McComb, the accidental peace bringer. Now here's our hero of the story. An amazing hero of the story. He arrives thinking that Vietnam is exotic and he doesn't understand the politics. He has no ideological stake in any of it. He can see the absurdity because he's very neutral. But he becomes revolutionary. This neutrality becomes revolutionary, and he becomes the hero by somehow bringing these two factions together. And, basically, what happens is, the movie kind of starts like this. There's going to be this illusion of power. Gus is introduced like this myth. Okay, and then we see Lauren. She displays her dominance. Okay, and then it's going to show Ash how he's rallying up his militia, getting ready to go to war, and then Zach arrives clueless. Okay, and our next scene is going to be some skirmishes, some psychological games. Zach starts questioning both sides, and Gus is revealed as, hollow. So halfway through the movie, we find that Gus is just kind of a filler, But we're letting the audience know that he's a filler at this point. It's very, very well written, folks. Okay, and our final scene is the absurd resolution. Peace achieved in a strange, anticlimactic way. Pretty much that at the end of this thing, everyone has found peace amongst themselves. The two factions have decided to call peace. Lauren is decided to call peace. But outside of this weird little island where everything is just somehow strangely and all absurdity worked out, in real life, the background of the Vietnam War is still going on, and it's still bloodshed, it's still hell. And so that's kind of the play on the philosophical and historical context of all this stuff, is that we find peace in a war inside of a bigger war, right? And so it brings this kind of an illusion, and it kind of twists history, not so much in a dramatic way that we change it, but that we are adding on to it, right? So history is written by the victors, is what we're told. But for this movie, that's not going to be the case, as you can see. So that's all I have for you today, folks. I went ahead and I uploaded this on your Canvas, applications. Go ahead and download this, print it out, and go ahead and do what we talked about before class started, and review this script as if you found it on Reddit, or if you found it on, an online source of some kind. I don't care if you found it on the side of the road, a approach it how you want, but this is what we're going to use for the next couple classes, in between all the other scripts that we're covering. So yes, this was a little bit of a shorter class, but I appreciate you all for coming to see what we had next to cover subject-wise, and I look forward to seeing you all next time. And let's just go ahead and have our exit music from the iconic Rain Man. Wow. Hans Zimmerman. All right, get out of here. Get out of here. Thank you, guys.